Hello, and welcome to our second transmission. I know it's been a while. I wanted to get some communication to you earlier, but some wild things has happened. You'll excuse me, it's very cold here, as I mentioned before. I've been outfitted with this. Well, we'll get to that in a second. So, sorry I had to leave so quickly last time. I know I kind of had to go pretty quickly there, but that's that noise I heard, that thing I got all scared of, well, that was from a being with whom I've made contact. And, I mean, I guess I see no reason to delay further. Here he is. So, this is, my alien friend. I guess, how are you doing over there, man? How's it, I gotta remember, I think we can communicate. If he doesn't understand English, I think we can at least communicate telepathically.
Yes, I understand your simple human language. I can understand your English. I can communicate telepathically. Whatever you desire, I'm able to perform. I'm a more advanced life form. I am one of the most advanced life forms ever created. At the same time, I don't like how this intro is making me seem very braggadocious, and I would prefer to end my speaking right at this moment.
Okay. Well, you can see he has kind of a unique, the video isn't super clear. There's a lot of static, I know. It's because I'm transmitting from really far away, man. But StratDog9, good to see you in the chat. We got my alien friend here. He actually's been helping me survive. Without this alien guy, I don't think I would have been able to make it. He has a whole story that we'll get to in a minute. He outfitted me with this very warm outerwear created by, you know that like gold foil material on like spaceships and stuff? This is what this is made of. So he's pretty resourceful, I have to say. But he also has a pretty interesting story.
Yes, well, just as your friend Leo is trapped on this planet, I too am trapped on this planet. I am on the run, on the lam, as some of you humans may say, but I too am trapped here, and, I guess,
Would you like to tell your story?
yes, I think that would be wonderful. Here's my presentation. Don't ask how I created it. They're complex consciousness, frequency, vibrational elements. Just know I have very high mental capacities, and that's how I created this history of how I got here. So this will catch you up. This is my origin story. This will catch you up to the point where we find ourselves right now. So here we go.
37, take 28.
An alien colony has just docked above a hostile planet. Inside is bustling with alien activity and crime. Arrest this thief! In the research facility, there is a project, Project D68. Since aliens have always relied on their weapons rather than their strength, they created a super alien. They thought they could contain life. They were wrong. He wanted to be free. Dun, dun. He sees a jetpack and pants hanging.
Project D68 is loose! It's time to take you back to the lab.
I don't think so.
Sir, he's taking a fighter. Then go after him! Oh man! That will do. I'm gonna crash! To be continued.
So yes, as you can see, that is my story. I was created as a super weapon, as a bio weapon, if you will. And yeah. So that explains a little bit of my story.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I know you've been through a lot. We're both kind of a duo, I guess, stuck in the same predicament, helping each other out. And I know I keep calling you my alien friend because I don't want to call you Project D68. That's so dehumanizing. Or de-alienizing, I guess.
To me, you are the alien. But speak as you will.
Okay, well, if you don't mind, can I call you Al? Short for alien? How do you think that sounds?
I'll allow it.
Okay, sounds good. So Al has been helping me, as I mentioned, as you saw at the end, his ship crash landed here. And he's been helping me with technology to build a ship to get out of here. I know last time I was designing, there's some echo feedback that's just messing with my brain. We were designing a ship. It was pretty rudimentary. I didn't really know how I was going to build it. I was like, what other option do I have? But pretty lucky to come across Al. As I mentioned, we've been salvaging parts from his craft ship. So there's some good things we can use there. And so that's been super helpful.
But we do have a very limited time. We have a very limited window in rebuilding the ship. As Conrad is on my trail.
Effing Conrad, dude. Effing
Conrad sucks.
Conrad's the worst, man. Anyway, if you don't know who Conrad is, Conrad's the head of the military, alien, whatever. I guess he's the military man chasing after Al. He was the one you saw. Then go after him. He's the one you saw in there. Al is a top secret, sensitive alien nation asset. And so Conrad is head of the alien nation military industrial complex. He's certainly on our trail. So moving forward, has Project D68 ever heard of the Earth band Project 86? Let's ask him, shall we? Have you ever heard of this band Project 86?
Yes, I have heard of them, as I have much knowledge of your human civilization, as I was uploaded with all knowledge collected throughout the universe in our interstellar society. However, I am not extremely familiar with the details of Project 86, only aware of their existence. I had to have a limited, as multifaceted and incredible that my mental faculties and consciousness abilities are, there still is a limited amount of storage space in this simple alien brain.
Okay. Well, there's your answer. So, as I mentioned, we've been salvaging parts. We are going to need the help of chat and callers. If you know my phone number, hey, internet works here, my phone works here too. If you know my phone number, feel free to call in. But before you do that, just wait one moment, because I do need to introduce one other element. I think they wrote a song about you. It's called Little Green Men. Interesting, interesting. You should check that out sometime. Al. Now, well, we're really fortunate that this part survived, but also this part is insulated in the center of the ship because they know how important it is. It's the vortex engine. The Tesla vortex engine, as I like to call it. He was on this technology. He definitely was getting into this. But, okay, so here we have the vortex engine. It's pretty simple cylindrical design. There are a lot of different buttons. But it's power at the top here. We are going to have to repair. We're going to have to repair this a little bit. It's powered at the top here by basically a super strong energy source, which is a piece of the aggro crag. If you don't know what the aggro crag is, in the Nickelodeon series, it doesn't matter. Global Guts, but I'm going to explain anyway. There is this large mountain, aggro crag. I realize now that mountain had a glow to it. That mountain had a majestic, magical quality, and children would compete for a piece of the aggro crag. I now understand its significance. It's a vastly powerful power source, and I don't know how they got it on Nickelodeon, but who knows? This government behind the scenes stuff, or maybe they're just perhaps a meteorite once landed and chunked into the ground and became a mountain as it withered away over time. Regardless, I'm going a little bit too much into the aggro crag, but here we have a piece. It also is reminiscent of the Chaos Emerald. Oh, it's green. So it's not showing up. You're green, but this, I didn't really think about that. But here you can see the way that the video picks it up. You can almost see through it. It acts as a very interesting. Wait, how do I do that? See this? Oh, wow. Fascinating. Okay. Well, here, it also is a bit like a Chaos Emerald, if I have to say. You can see it okay. I know the quality isn't the greatest, but I feel like there's similar energy sources. So we're just going to, at least for right in here, place this in the top of the vortex engine. Put this on top. That's the best we can do for now. We're going to have to secure it for later, but I did want to show the vortex engine. We will be designing the ship around this engine. As you can see, this thing already fell off. It needs to be secured better. Now, we have that. We have that ready to go. Now, it's time to get to the engine. Are you ready to do some engine design, my man?
You know it, Leo!
Cool, cool. Okay. Oh, I heard a squeaking noise, but that's just my own shoes. Okay. So here we are. Let me open Adobe Illustrator. CC 2018. Why am I using 2018? I'm used to it. What can I say? So that's opening up. While that's opening up, so the vortex engine, we're going to modify our previous design. Now, let me open up that ship's schematic. Once this comes up on the screen. Okay, here we go. Allow me to... Okay, we have the ship schematic here. Let's open that up. So this is the center. This is the vortex engine. Let's actually make something to symbolize that. So I'm going to just make a simple circle. It's a little hard to design without a mouse, but we make do. Okay. It's pretty cold in here, just like last time, but at least this jacket's helping me out. we're just going to make this, because it's powered by the energy of the aggro crag / chaos emerald, we're going to make it that nice neon green to show that's our power source. Okay. It generates electricity throughout. I feel like these concentric circles may need to be adjusted. If I can remember the shortcut key to do this. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Perfect. Perfect. This shape also, I don't like it. It's a little too irregular. We're going to need to, this will be the seeding pod, but for now, I'm just going to rotate it a little bit, and that's what we can go with. But now this is where, my dear chat, this is where I need your help. So we're just, it's a little off center. That's okay. So we need like a body of the ship. Do you think it should be a triangular shape, perhaps a rectangular shape, or another circle shape? Should this be what would you say in the chat? What the shape of the body of the ship should be? So we have the engine, we have the cockpit. This will be like living quarters, hangout rooms where you can just hang out and play Bloodborne. But so yeah, let me know what you think. And if I don't hear anything, then I'll just pick something, I guess. Or also, if you don't want to pick the shape, a color can work as well. Choosing a color for this as well. I hear. Okay. Let's see. The body must be some sort of rectangle. Maybe it tapers off. Okay. Thank you. Because this part of the show is critical. I can't do this without. I can't do the focus of the show without the help from chat. I got too loud and the system overloaded there. Okay, so let's make a simple rectangle. Okay. Now let's move this to the back. If you do have any suggestions of color, feel free as well to chime in. Otherwise, I'll just pick something. I could just work with layers. I'm going to send it back, but okay. So we have this here. I'm going to make it right now a simple gray, a simple spaceship gray. And if you notice, it didn't change the color because it's annoying me. Oh, I'm an idiot. Did I just drag a box? Did I just like make a box like, there's a color here. Fill. Fill. F-I-L-L. No, I don't. Okay, what's this doing, dude? Come on. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Okay, let me lock this. Lock all the. Okay, there's some. Oh, it's all. Why does this keep getting overloaded now? After all this, I'm a fool.
Yes, Leo, you're a fool. I'm just joking. I'm just joshing you, boy. You know we're best bros.
Hey, Al, thanks, man. Okay. Anyway, okay, definitely reddish purple. Definitely. Okay, so forget this gray shit. Reddish purple. Okay. There we go. Come on. Ugh! I swear sometimes in Illustrator I have the colors selected and it like doesn't do it. Like, look, I just selected that shape. Why didn't it change? Okay, thank you. Now, we need to adjust these points. We need to have it, I want to have this taper off a little bit, as you mentioned. Or should I have it taper off at the top? I want this to be kind of a uniquely designed ship. So I'm going to add a few more points here as well. So let's go with the pen tool. This also works as an Illustrator tutorial for anyone that wants to learn tutorial or to learn Illustrator. So now I'm going to the direct selection tool, which can modify and move these points as you desire. So there we go. Nice call on the reddish purple. Goes well with the yellow and the purple. great complementary and tertiary colors. You know some, either as a happy accident or some art theory, some color theory. Okay. It's coming along well. It's coming along well. What do you think, Al?
I think it's looking good, but we definitely need an area for some directional control, perhaps some wings or fins on the side. I was going to suggest some type of propulsion engine, as many of your human ships contain those, but then I realized the Vortex engine, as an anti-gravity device, has no need for propulsion in the conventional combustion sense, and so there will in fact be no exhaust for the propulsion system, because there simply is no combustion going on within this Tesla Vortex engine. It's simply harnessing the frequencies and vibrations of the interstellar universe.
Oh, that was a very good explanation, Al. Thanks for that. So, yeah, let's try adding something on the side. I think I'm gonna add like rounded fins, if you will, to the side. So I think like I want to make maybe like an ovular shape here, and then yeah, cancel that. Go back to this. Let's move this down here. Let's make it a little larger. So kind of balance it out. Now I'm going to have this behind. This is kind of a schematic. It's not like necessarily accurate to like the, obviously there would be a covering over the engine. But for our scenario here, we're just getting the basic, some basic things down. This will be behind that. And I think the color of this, if Chad has any suggestions, I was assuming propellers on the front or backside. You know what? That'll be really helpful. Because when we're landing in Earth, I know from what we're hearing about all these UFOs or these objects being shot down in the news, now maybe they can traverse fine in our atmosphere with their anti-gravity technology, but because so many things are being shot down, actually, and so many, it's in the news, it's on everyone's mind, it might actually be dangerous for us to fly back. They might think we're hostile and shoot us down. So if we have propellers, they'll look at me like, oh, that's a plane. That's just a plane. We don't need to shoot that. That's a propeller plane. That's like a Sonic the Hedgehog biplane. That's no big deal. So excellent suggestion. I kind of like chose this color without settling on it, but I think like I kind of dig in this color. I don't really. I think I'll keep it as that if anyone wants to change. Propellers on the front or backside. You want to do both? I'll start out, because you said the front first, I'll start out doing one on the front. But if you want on the backside too, let me know, because we can make that happen. Okay, so let's have a little circle here. And I can hear this static audio quality. I didn't want to make it that big, but like I said, it's hard using this little keyboard, this little trackpad. We got a propeller. Let's make this, now I'm getting a little too rainbow, but I kind of, no, make it blue. It could be, I guess it could be the same. I guess it could be like one of the, I guess maybe I could be overthinking it. Why do I want it to be blue? I don't care. Let's get rainbow. Let's get rainbow. Okay. So, propeller here. I'm just going to make, I guess I'll just use, no, you know what? Let's make a decent propeller. Let's not be lazy. I can be lazy and quick. Now, I know we can't transmit for too long, right? Because Conrad's on our trail.
Yes, exactly. Conrad is on our trail, and we can't transmit for too much longer because he may be able to intercept the signal.
Okay, effing Conrad, dude. Conrad sucks, man.
Yeah, man, Conrad is the worst.
I know, man. Freaking F Conrad, man. Oh, Conrad. Oh, Conrad. Oh, okay. Oh, Conrad. Effing Conrad. Okay. Can't believe you'd be doing this to you, man. Okay, let's zoom in here. I've been very zoomed out. Okay. And everyone, if everything's working good and the audio's fine, I guess I'm assuming it is. The image is fine. If anything gets off track, just let me know, because it is complex keeping all these interconnected systems working. Well, I want to make kind of like a stylized, like very thin propeller. That's kind of like this, if you will. Now, this isn't perfect. Why is it snapping? It's snapping to a point that's not like level. It's like so stupid. Yeah, thank you. Ugh. Almost as annoying as Conrad. Yeah, man, screw Conrad. Conrad's... You know it, man. You know it. Okay. What color should the propellers be? Let me know in the chat. And please remember to like and subscribe. That's YouTube. Okay. Got that here. Let's put this behind. There we go. Let's duplicate this. Now, there's probably some fancy duplicating thing that can like perfectly do this, but I don't know how to do that right now. So I need a refresher on that one. I can't remember everything these programs do. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, so you have a propeller. And I know the angle's a little off, like it's not, because we're kind of viewing this as a top-down view, and now this is kind of almost like a front view, but that's for our purposes in being able to detect that this is indeed a propeller. I want to go with, excuse me, my nose runs a little bit in this cold climate. I don't know if I'm loving that blue. What if we do the propeller, what if we have the propeller be that color? The blue blades make sense. Oh, then I'm going to keep the blue blades. Okay, cool. I didn't check. Should I do a, but I guess we might. Oh, that's an older comment. Tell me if we need a propeller in the back too. I don't know. This is kind of like a funky looking ship, but I kind of like its uniqueness. I don't like how this is all off balance. We gotta change this right here. And look at this is off balance too. Or just not lined up correctly. You'd think with snapping, it would snap to like the line. Thank you. Okay. It's not, you think go a little over, whatever. See, then that's too far over. Like it doesn't know how to snap. Like, hold on. F the snapping, bro. F all the snapping. I don't need it for right now. I want free. Thank you. Look, there we go. Okay. That's good enough. Okay. Now, I do like snapping other times, so I'm gonna turn snapping back on. But smart guides back on. Okay. Blue blades make sense. Thank you for your engaged viewership. I truly appreciate it. So let's get this cockpit here. Let's do a rounded rectangle. Yeah. And then let's get that nice bright yellow we were working with earlier. Might be easier. Oh, you know what? That might actually look okay. Okay, there we go. It's a little awkward. I don't know if I love this. Let's see. Though, I guess it's, especially with the time limit, I guess this is more about functionality than aesthetics, but I would like to make it look as cool as we can. If we do that a little bit. Okay. Hey, it's starting to come together here. Okay. I think that's, if nobody has any more suggestions for additions right now, I think we've got a good base. Now we can fill in the details and kind of get the rest done. And hopefully we can do another stream and we can get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I can't wait to get out of here. Thank you, everyone. I truly appreciate, as advanced as my mind is, it necessarily can't always compete with the creativity of the human mind. You do have this special element within your being, and I thank you very much for helping both of us to get off this godforsaken planet.
Okay, let's always remember to save. Let's save it. Let's quit. Clear clipboard. Let's go back to what we got here. Okay. Well, that's about all we got for you today. We do have to wrap it up. As you mentioned, sorry, I guess I'm going to get a little too complacent there.
Yes, we do very much need to wrap this up, as Conrad could lock onto the transmission signal at any moment. Effing Conrad! Effing Conrad!
Yeah, man, tell me about it. Conrad. Oh. Okay, well, we'll try and transmit next time. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, we'll get this Vortex engine up and running, get the ship designed from the leftover parts of Al's ship, and we'll be back home in no time, and Total Insanity will be back in business. Okay, thanks for watching the stream, and that's about all I got. Hal, you want to say anything to anybody before we go?
No. All I wanted to say is, once again, thanks for your help, and I'm excited to visit your home planet, because quite frankly, I'm on the run, and Earth seems like not a bad place to settle down. So, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys next time.
Sounds good, man. Okay. Peace out in the Fleece Trout. That's all we got for now. Total Insanity, over and out.